Well, hello everybody out there, and how are you doing? I know this is not the usual face that you see on Maximum Monday, but we're going through some changes here. Like to welcome everybody to the channel and welcome those people back to the channel. So let's see, how many people do we have in here right now? You guys could go ahead and give me a little heads up. Let me know if you're in the chat or not. But anywho, let's get to it. I think I got chat on a 30-second delay or something like that. But you're going to have to work with me as I go through this. As you know, I usually don't do live streams. This is usually a thing that Quasi does. And just to let everybody know what's going on, Quasi took a little bit of a leave. He's no longer here. Hey, what's up, Dragon Storm? He's no longer with us here at SGN Hub. Hopefully sometime down in the future, we'll see him back with us. There's also going to be other changes going on with the format of how we do Maximum Monday. We're in the process of the room right next to me over there is we're making a new studio. It's going to be more of a nice podcast live stream setting. I don't know. But hey, what's up? All right, we got Suki, Levy, and Brooke Shields' love child. I've seen you in the chat before. How you doing? Game Zone, what's going on? Phoenix, what is going on? TY, what is going on? But yeah, we're going to change the format. Some weeks you might get Maximum Monday, then we're going to try out something new. It's going to be called Meta Monday, and we'll be talking about all different types of games and everything else. But yeah, you'll be seeing myself, maybe somebody else. Just to let you guys know, this is the most uncomfortable environment for me, myself. I'm used to doing long form videos, you know. Oh yeah, we're all going to miss Quasi. We're definitely all going to miss Quasi. I'm used to doing videos, and when you mess up, you know, you can go in and you can edit them. But with this, it is what it is. Like, honestly, it is what it is. But hey, what's up, Kendrick Smith? This is an Alshon Jeffrey jersey. When the Bears actually had a good wide receiving core, they had Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey, and the guy who, believe it or not, that's who I take my name after, Jay Cutler. A lot of people probably wonder, Smoking Jay. There used to be a website, Smoking Jay Cutler, where they used to Photoshop him smoking cigarettes on the field, on the sideline, and whatnot. Jerron Fox, what is going on, Mr. Big Play Bray? Yeah, Quasi is gone. Yes, Quasi is gone. So unfortunately, you guys will have to deal with me. and we'll see how that works out. Gamer D, what's going on? That's a wild question. I guess you could say yes and no. Yes and no. Anthony Smallwood, what's going on? But this episode might not be that long. There's some things that I wanted to talk about. I've done some videos about it, but actually it's just my chance to interact with you guys and we can get a little bit of back and forth. Maximum has put out a lot of footage over the past couple of weeks since we've been absent from Maximum Monday. And one of the first things that they put out was this video right here. And I want to stop and start during like certain parts in this trailer right here. And I'm going to try to stay up with the chat too. Yeah, we do have good receivers. But let's just hop right into the meat of it. Yeah, Maximum Football at 24 is coming out this year, Mr. J.D. Lampkin. One of the things that I would like to see them fix, and if you look in this picture right here, is their defensive alignment. Okay, and for any of you guys out there that know football, okay, what this defense is in, they're in a 4-3. So number one, what's wrong is is if you look at the guy behind the middle linebacker, that's the safety. And I used to coach football for almost 20 years. I coached on the defensive side of the ball, used to be a running back. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. God bless Quasi for doing this because this is hectic, I tell you. But that safety should not be inside the hash. That is a no-no. He's supposed to split the difference, okay? And the difference is between the center and over to the right of the screen, right below Micah, you see a wide receiver. So that's where that safety should be at. So I don't know who they have doing their defense and programming their alignment. I did a video where I talked about it. I've had a chance to like kind of see the game, and there's some fundamentals on defense that they need to fix that's going to make this a superb game. And yeah, I wish Micah would join the Discord too, but we will be having Micah back on Maximum Monday, probably here in the next couple of months, sometime around release. I do believe probably like immediately after release, we're looking to get him back on the program. But let's go through the trailer that they released and look at some things here. I kind of slowed this down to show the blocking, and I like what they're doing up front. You see there's a lot of correct double teams, but the one thing that, and there's going to be a lot of, I'm an old coach head, so there's going to be a lot of pausing and going back, is this guy right here. For any of you guys, all right, Anthony Smallwood, he is a hubhead, let's go. But sorry about that. In All-Pro 2K8, the lineman used to actually kind of disengage and reach out, whether it was a backer or not, and reach out and try to make the tackle here. This guy, okay, you can see the lineman has inside leverage on him, but the defender, his outside arm is free. Okay, so what I would like to see is for him to at least make an attempt. And I zeroed in right here so we could look at the line play. That's all good right there. The only thing I don't like to see outside. But I tell you what, you guys in the comments, drop where you are posting from in the comments. Like to see a head count. I'm coming from Ohio. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of a small city called Steubenville, Ohio, home of the Steubenville Big Red. But as we keep on looking at the footage here, there's a lot of good things going on. You can see that they have actually been messing around. Whoa, Gamer D, thank you for that. Much appreciated. Nice, thank you for the super chat. But the speed of the game, you can see in different clips that it's moving slower. And then in some clips, it looks like they don't have the speed right. It's just, a little bit janky. Right here is one of the things that I really like that they are doing that Madden doesn't do with the warping of the ball going into the hands. They're taking a lot of time with this. And I'm going to give a shout out to my boy, Gedden. If you go to his channel, he does a very good breakdown. I think it's called Inverse Kinetics or something like that. And what that has to do is with the trajectory of the ball, instead of the ball warping into the hands, the actual arms have to adjust to where the ball is, and the hands have to be where the ball is going to be. And you can only imagine how difficult that is and all the different angles that a ball's, coming at you. You're in Arizona. All right, Maryland, we got a PA, Tennessee, Fairfax, Virginia. Let's go, Denver, Baton Rouge. All right, man, I like that. PA, where like my PA peeps? Where are you at in PA? All right, Anthony Smallwood, you know what it is. Man of war. Man of War, and the legacy of Reno Suckoch. Those who know. But we're going to keep on rolling the footage here. I got some other things that I want to talk about today, too. Not going to hold you guys here that long. As I get better with this, please have patience with me. I'm going to mess up 1,000 times until I get this whole format underneath my belt. But you see on that one right there with the defensive back, I like the play that he made on the ball. Right, let me hop forward right there. Here we go. And you see that right there, like the recovery, but they'd still need to work on the tackling animations, which is one thing that Micah did say that they are working on. They're trying to implement thousands of different animations. Hey, we got Isaiah in the chat. And we got Mort in the chat. Just to let you guys know, Isaiah is my son. He's probably about no more than 10 feet away from me in the other room. I hope eventually they add a target placement system. Keith, if you could expand upon that. I think I know what you're talking about. Uniontown, 40 minutes away from Pittsburgh. I know exactly where Uniontown's at. If you could expand on that a little bit, Keith. I don't know if I'm... You talking about as far as the controls with the quarterback throwing the ball, like vision cone? There's my dog. I knew he was going to come in sooner or later. But let's keep on going with the footage that they had here. This is another bad one. Somebody who I don't really want to get into. Ryan Mooney kind of brought this one up in the video right here. As you can see, the ball does kind of do something weird. Actually, Gedden covers this. You see it like kind of, his hands aren't there, and then he kind of goes. I would like to see the defensive back, do some more defensive back type things. But it is a huge improvement from those of you out there who played the old Maximum Football, Maximum 2020. Maximum 2020, it had a lot of stuff underneath the hood as far as franchise mode goes, but the gameplay, it really wasn't it. And one of the reasons why I bring this up, there's a lot of people out there that think that there's legacy issues. This game right here, it was on the Unity engine. This new one's on a whole new engine, so I don't know how, legacy issues could exist. Let me catch up on the chat here real quick. Yeah, the Gamer D, the tackling animations definitely need to be polished up. Yes. Everything, here's what's funny. Everything on the defensive side always needs polished. Always. And it's one of the most fundamental parts of a game that's going to make a game, good. But a lot of developers overlook it. And the sad thing is, over the past 10 or 11 years, the only thing that we've had to deal with is EA College Football or Madden, and that's a terrible example of football. You guys know how I feel about that. Okay, Matthew Blackwell. I know very little about football. To me, it looks good. I know rugby and the tackles don't look bad. Form is off, but football is known for good form and tackling. Yet, believe it or not, at all levels, they're trying to move more towards rugby tackling. Try to get that head out of the way to go into the real realm of of football. Okay, that's enough of that. But here's the one ace that I believe that Maximum has up their sleeve, and it's just because they are on the Unreal Engine. And you guys are going to have to let me know if there's sound to this or not. If not, I'll go ahead and narrate it. So somebody in the chat, let me know if you can hear the sound on it. Let me get that out of the way.
Today at Game Developers Conference, Unreal Engine previewed some upcoming features coming to Unreal Engine version 5.4, which is set to release next month around late April.
Are giving out the devs, and it's called,
we're going to cover the top upcoming features that they mentioned.
There goes my mind. But
Unreal Engine 5.4
these branching animations
update
to where it automatically predicts, and this is going to put a lot of
motion matching
people
technology.
Based
this
on
revolutionary approach selects the best
runner's
animation
going,
frame from
it automatically
aiming for a
does the
match
foot
to the character's current position
and everything,
and
like cuts,
it's designed
jukes,
for
and
not
everything
just walking
else.
or running,
So,
but also
with
complex
Maximum
animations
being
like
on
jumping,
this engine,
falling, ensuring
they're going
seamless
to have the
transitions
ability
and lifelike
to
animations.
upgrade all
To support
those
developers,
janky
Unreal Engine
animations
is
that you
releasing a
see.
sample project with over 500
It's going to be a very
AAA
polished
animations
game.
free for all developers. This toolset is complemented
Let me get
with a
back
debugging
here
tool
to the
ensuring
chat.
fluid and realistic motion in
Let's
all
see.
scenarios.
The game has definitely improved. I'm playing the game. Same here. Same here. Same here. I don't like Ryan Moody. He talks so negative. Yeah, that's what happens.
Today,
You get
at
caught
Game
into that
Developers
hole,
Conference,
and it's kind
Unreal
of
Engine
hard to
previewed some upcoming features coming to Unreal Engine version 5.4, which is set to release next month around late April. In this video, we're going to cover the top upcoming features
I'm going to move on
mentioned.
to the next thing.
Unreal Engine 5.4 introduces a world-class update to animation
And this
systems.
is something that I know we all see in the comments. Twitter, any of our videos, anybody's videos regarding Maximum Football out there, you hear this, the great Windows comment. Now, throw a one up in the chat if you've seen the comment about Maximum missing its window. Like, I've probably seen it, I kid you not, probably 1,000 times. It's like the go-to phrase. Everybody says that they missed their window. So I just put this up here. It's like, okay, in 2023, you know, it's an awesome game. Everybody's anticipating it. It looks great. Then, you know, all right, early 2024, you know, it's still a great game. Now we hear about EA College Football coming out, and for some reason, all of a sudden, Maximum Football is dead on arrival. And I think that is absolutely ridiculous, because what has college football shown any of us? Any of us? Like, what reason do we have to honestly, like, trust this game? They dropped the screenshot on us, and this is what drives me crazy. We've had a developer that's shown everybody how the sausage is being made. Even when the game didn't look that good, they revealed it to everybody, and they showed you all of the improvement. But yet, everybody's going to jump ship. You know, EA hasn't released the trailer. Yeah, I know we got one coming up later on this week, and we'll see, just like always. But, you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And anybody who's just going into this headlong thinking that EA is going to deliver, just because this is the new, it's the new, so it's got to be great. I mean, I'm going to try it. Don't get me wrong. I am going to try it. I've been wanting to play college football as bad as anybody else, but I'm just not going to automatically just say this is going to be the best thing since sliced bread, and we haven't seen anything. It was announced in 2020. We've got a couple of screenshots, if you want to call them that. We have Notre Dame coming out the tunnel, and, you know, everybody's sold. You know, everybody. So, you know, I guess once, you know, Maximum needs to, you know, pack it up and go home. And to me, this is just a symptom of the younger generation of gamers that we have out there that don't really understand choice. All they know is just Madden and the old EA College Football. Yeah, there you go. There's zero gameplay on college football, but they have prices out for the game already. For additions we haven't even seen, 100% correct. Everybody's just mindlessly just going in. So a game that has shown you the sausage being made and showing you their work, they get thrown out the window when a magician shows up that hasn't showed you anything. But, you know, what they have shown you is they've showed you their legacy. What they have shown you is, you know, Madden finally coming back to the PC after for so many years just leaving us out there. We didn't even get to play Madden. You had to go buy it on a console. And every year it's just wash, rinse, repeat, roster update. So I'm going into college football kind of tentative because, I know what EA does. I really know what EA does. So let me see. I got a couple other things that I wanted to actually ask you guys. If there's one area that you feel that Maximum needs to improve upon, drop it in the chat. Like, where do you think right now that they really need to up the ante a little bit? Like, me personally, I think it's on defense. I think that if somebody comes along with a game where defense is actually viable and guys do what they're supposed to, I think you got a winner on your hand. I think too many games throw defense out the window. Come on, get it rolling, chat. What does Maximum need to improve upon? And let me get this EA stuff off the screen. Let's go back to. There we go. We'll get it back to there. Yeah, I mean, both. Yeah, Ty, I could see both of them being, viable games to play. I'm just, for some reason, and this is just for me, I'm not trying to put this out on anybody. EA games, their football games, always outstay their welcome with me because people always figure something out. It's almost like their games are curtailed for people to break them. And once again, this goes into the defensive side of the ball. They don't focus on it. Make AI smart enough to make the game fun and competitive. Yes. Back in the day, and little plug, I got a video up on the channel about games back in the day. I used to play this game, and it was called Front Page Sports Football. And when you put together a drive and scored a touchdown, you felt like you did something. Like every now and then, a one-play tutty did happen, but you had to actually matriculate your way down the field, and it was a chess match. The AI was smart enough to adapt, and this is in 1995. I mean, there's no reason why we shouldn't have a viable game to play that actually is competitive in the single player mode. Like right now, I could hop on Madden and go to the Super Bowl. You find your handful of plays, and let's see. It says, with Maximum, I find a high school league, a college league, and do a pro league, all in the same game, create a stadium. Yes. Like we got our own, once again, another plug. We're trying to do our own thing with the universe, but one game that encompasses all that, outstanding. Once again, I hate to go back to the game. Check it out yourself. Front Page Sports Football did this all the way back in 1993. No lie. 1993 they did this. Okay. See, Phoenix says EA is just a cash grab at this point. It's disappointing. Yes. And I bet you, once again, they're going to market EA College Football as a live service. Everything that comes out of EA is a live service, which, hint, they're going to microtransaction you to death. Don't get me wrong. You're going to be able to enjoy a nice little part of college football, but it's going to be made for, those online people that want to spend, that right there. All right, Matthew Blackwell. When this game gets commentary, this will be a great game. I think more immersive than anything EA has, just because of its customization possibilities. Yes, and the one narrative that I hate, and I hear people say that people want to play with branded teams. I can understand that to an extent, but I feel like the crowd of people that want to create their own thing is overlooked, and there's a lot of power in that. And if Maximum really leans into the name Maximum Football, and I want them to hold up to that, like maximum customization, maximum control on defense, maximum control on offense, maximum coaching, maximum training. Like, I want the chess match of football back. That's all that I ask for. I want the chess match of football back. I don't want just play art. It doesn't represent anything to where people can just look at the play art and be like, yeah, this play is good. That makes absolutely zero sense. Create a Stadium is in there. Oh, Gamer D, whoa, boom! Thank you with the big 1999 super chat. Yeah, boy. All right, and he has to say this. Got to read that. At this point, I don't care about if it's NFL or college football. The branding doesn't move a needle for me. If the gameplay is bad, I'm doubling down. Here's my for speaking fast. Thank you. And the only way, going off what he said, to spur competition is to invest in this game. For all you guys out there that are going to buy the college football game, if it's bad, voice it out. Don't just don't go with the flow. Like, don't get me wrong. I guarantee you, this is how it's going to play out. In my mind, this is how it's going to play out. You're going to get the game. You're going to lay down your $70. You're going to play it. First day, it's going to be awesome. All right? First week, it's going to be great. Second week, yeah. Then you're going to go online, okay? And you're going to find out the defense is non-existent, and this game is a big heap of crap. Happens every year in Madden. Every single year in Madden. It's good until it isn't, because once again, there is no focus on defense. I mean, you can't play defense. All righty, let's see what Channel 51 says. I'm still playing Madden 12 because I love the custom league I created. Can't wait to recreate it with legit logos. And yes, Madden 12 was good. Now, Madden 08, brother, you create everything there. All right, Ty says, I'm tired of Madden. I really hope EA delivers on college football. We all do. Honestly, we all do, because competition is great for us. I don't have a dog in the game. The only dog that I have in the game is my enjoyment. Okay, and with EA having the lockdown on football for the past 10, 12 years, that's insane. And that's why they have so many fanboys, because they don't know anything else. They haven't played any. A vast majority of them, they were still little toddlers when All-Pro 2K8 came out. So they have nothing to base it off of. The only other game that they can even look at and compare it to, and I'm not throwing shade, is Axis Football. Okay? And we know that's not up to par, or the previous iteration of Maximum Football. Maximum 2019 and 2020 were terrible. Okay? As far as gameplay-wise, terrible. And so when you're judging Madden and College Football 13 to that, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You're automatically just going to throw it because you don't know anything else. You don't know, like, you know no better. But let me get back to the comments here. Sim Gaming Network, they have been rebuilding the code from scratch, which has been needed for over a decade. The game should be pretty damn good. Should be versus reality is always a caveat, though. Isn't that the truth? See, and here's the thing. You can rebuild, but there's certain things that are just still going to be present until they get away from the Frostbite engine, until somebody really builds a game on an engine that's designed for sports, for football. And, I'm hoping that, that Maximum doesn't run into this problem down the road. Like, they got a good base going for them. Like, this is their first introduction to the scene. People need to wipe away what they know about Maximum 19, Maximum 20. Micah said this, they're building this city. They're building it from the ground up. And so we can only hope that in the coming years that this game keeps on evolving in a way that respects simulation football. And just from, seeing the interview with Micah and talking with him, that's where his head's at. That's where that whole team's head is at. They want a simulation football game. All right, let me hop back into the comments. Dragonstorm, I only play Madden because of the NFL. Yeah, that's how they get all of us, brother. You see me drip down in all my Chicago Bears stuff. Every single year I say I'm not buying Madden, and then I get that itch. I can only play so many first-person shooters. I need that little fix of football on my PC, and it's the only burger joint in town. If you want a burger, that's the only place that serves it up. All right, Keith Turner. That's the great part about Maximum. You get college and the NFL all in one game. Yes, yeah, and that's what people are like. You can recreate the NFL in it. So, I don't see what people are doing there. All right. Phoenix says All-Pro 2K8 was ahead of its time and unfortunately didn't get the support to keep going. I still love that game. Yes, 100. There's a couple other variables that, that went into why they did not keep making that game, but that is one of them. No game is going to be perfect. Correct. That is 100%, except for Front Page Sports Football. Alrighty. Anime Junkie says, I know we talking about Maximum, Madden, and college football, but we need ESG to drop. That area of football gaming scene needs attention. Yes. Yeah, we need expansion, and I don't like ESG is kind of like off in its own realm to me. Like it's different than Madden. It's different than Maximum. They're looking to kind of bring something totally different to the football space, because what I like about that is no longer will you have the excuse in ESG of the AI dumbed out on me, because it's going to be all actual players there. Keith Turner, if all pro football was to ever come to Game Pass, people wouldn't even, 100% correct. Gamer D, I just want a fun game that shows effort. They tried to make an immersive experience instead of releasing a copy and paste minimal effort game. Yes, that's what happens when you make a lot of money. You get lazy. What I like about Micah and the team, they are in it because they love football. If you're in it for the money, as soon as you make enough money, you're going to stop caring about the product that you're pushing, as long as people are still buying it, and people are still buying it. Let's see. My prediction for Maximum Football, early access, May, June, or July. I like how you covered yourself for 3 months. I'm going to give you my bold prediction. My bold prediction, take it to the bank. Maximum Football will be out first week of August. They're going to this is, in my opinion, this is a smart thing to do. Let college football go ahead and release. I would drop the game 3 or 4 weeks after college football, because I think by that time it's going to wear out its welcome. Regardless, I know shouldn't say this. I feel that NCAA is going to wear out its welcome by the time we hit the holidays. And everybody's kind of going to see it for what it is. Let's see. Great. And we got, is Creative Stadium coming after? Yes. I thought Micah had said it wouldn't be in for a launch. Yes, it's definitely going to be in after launch. So the only bad thing with Maximum coming out in, I would say, August, I feel that you people on the consoles are probably going to have to wait until early next year sometime. I know that's kind of a pooper for a lot of you guys who have the Xbox and the PS5. Let's see. Creative Stadium. Okay. Phoenix. Creative Stadium will not be there at launch. It will not be there at launch. Let's see. All righty. ESG. You want to hear my prediction on ESG? ESG will be coming out in September. And just to let you guys know, we will have the Elite Sports Gaming crew on a future Maximum Monday. By then, it'll probably be Meta Monday. But I've already talked with them guys, and once they get things settled in, they have agreed to come on the show, so we'll be able to get a little bit of back and forth. We got a lot of stuff going on here at SGN Hub. We're looking at expansion. You guys aren't ready for what's coming. But with that, I think I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I hope that I entertained you guys. I hope that I can get better at this. We'll see you on the next one. And if you guys want this weekly, throw your ones up in the chat, and then we can get Maximum Monday back to being weekly, because I have a feeling that the Maximum Entertainment, the Maximum Info is getting ready to start ramping up. All righty. Hey, what's up, Jerry Morris Jr.? Hey, I'm getting ready to get out of here. But I guess, hold on, let me read. Killmonger says it's not coming to consoles until 2026 at the earliest. It's going to be here. Oh, no, Killmonger, come on, man. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. But thank you guys for tuning in. And actually, later on in the repost, if you don't catch this live, if you want it to go weekly again, go ahead and throw it. I see the ones in there. And Anthony, Mr. Smallwood, I might have to do it just because of you to honor the role